How prepared is he just to be another guy on tour if that's what happens?
Well, he'll never be another guy on tour. I can tell you that. That is not going to happen. I mean, Tiger could play for the next 5 or 6 years and never win another tournament, and he will have the biggest galleries, in my opinion. That's just the way it is. And I don't think I think he's fine with that. I think he wants to be. Let me just tell you my observation about Tiger Woods in the last year or so in his relationship to fans. Now, there are several things that equate to this. One, humility. I mean, when you go from number one in the world to outside the top 800 in the world, that humbles you. Secondly, I think as he's turned 40, he has matured. His kids have given him a different perspective, a lighter perspective. He's now engaging with fans more. He's not behind the steel curtain, not quiet with his information to fans and the media. He's actually very open and candid at times. And because of that, fans have all of a sudden, those who respected him and not necessarily liked him, he's grown, in my opinion, in popularity. And he's become a little bit of a sympathetic figure, as weird as that may sound out here. People are really rooting for him. As guys turn 40, and we saw this with Jack Nicklaus in 1986 when he won the Masters at 46. When guys turn into their 40s, and if they can, capture that lightning in a bottle moment, some past magic, oh my gosh, it would be great. If Tiger Woods can somehow find some competitiveness and get back to a level where he is in the mix at major championships and he's face-to-face with Jordan Spieth, Jason Day, Rory McIlroy, and so on, that mix, golf will be elevated to a tremendous place.
I agree with you, Todd, and those names that you just mentioned, they grew up idolizing Tiger Woods, and a lot of what they do today is because of what they saw growing up and seeing what Tiger did on Sundays wearing the red. But that being said, and while I agree with you, I think he's sympathetic, and I think they're cheering for him and rooting for him, and a lot of people are. Those guys, too, though, are they the fields used to be in awe of him and intimidated by him. Is that still there?
Frankly, no, it's not. The players look at the numbers and understand that. And you touched on it. Tiger is a little bit of a victim of his own success because when he came out, players didn't go to the gym as much as he did. Players didn't do as much cardio. Players didn't practice as hard as he does. And so you look at Jason Day and Rory McIlroy and that lot, and they kind of modeled their game or how they prepare after Tiger. But frankly, no. The top players in the world are not intimidated by Tiger Woods. They actually are rooting for him, too. They understand that, as we were discussing, he is a needle mover. And when Tiger Woods plays well and he's on the first page of a leaderboard, it's great for whatever tour he's playing. It's great for golf on the world stage. And so they obviously want to elevate the game as well. But, no, the intimidation factor, right now at least, is gone.
Todd, what would you say to Tiger Woods critics who maybe might be ready to usher in a new era and find a new superstar in the world of golf?
I wouldn't call that being critical. I think that's just the way it is. Let me just give you a Golf Channel perspective and an NBC perspective. I work for both of those companies. Last year, the ratings for the Golf Channel were up 8%. Last year on NBC, ratings for golf were close to 20% up. And that's without a complete year of Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods played in 2015. He didn't play in 2016. So I think the viewer, although they would love to see, and the fans would love to see Tiger Woods rise again to be in the mix, like I mentioned, at major championships and other tournaments, they have understood, or they understand rather, that this new lot of players, they're dynamic, they're likable, they have tremendous talent. They can hit the ball miles just like Tiger did when he was at his best in 2000. And so I think fans and media members and others have kind of looked at this lot and saying, wow, this is a good batch here of great players and great people to root for. So I think they have moved a little bit past Tiger Woods.